Hi again, everybody, and welcome to USA Hockey Arena in Plymouth, Michigan. It's the home of USA Hockey's National Team Development Program. And we're speaking with U18 forward Shane Vansaghi. And Shane, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Are you still known as the Big Show?
Yes, I am. Always am.
Where did you get that nickname?
Saw some of the boys last year just kind of came up with it midway through the year, and everyone kind of caught along.
Yeah, so I use it every once in a while. I understand your mother enjoys it every once in a while, so you got to keep scoring those goals, so I might use it every once in a while.
Yeah, everyone likes it.
All right, well, that's a good thing to know. It's a good thing for the scouts to know as well. Shane, what's been going right for you? I'm not going to shake your hand because you got a hot hand right now. 4-goal game against St. Lawrence not too long ago. The puck seems to follow you around these days, and you're putting it in the net. What's going right for you?
I think it's just the belief and confidence and the skill sets that I have, and just playing to my strengths and doing things the way I do it, and just keeping things simple and using my strengths to just have success. And I think kind of once one goes in, it kind of just snowballs from there, and that's all I needed. It was a little rough at the beginning of the year, but I kind of found it, and hopefully I can keep it going. Maybe
a little more confidence. One went in, and then, as you said, things started to snowball in a good way.
Yep, exactly, and that's all I needed. I was kind of hoping to get one early, maybe a greasy one early, but actually the first one was here at home, and it was good to get the first goal.
I did not expect you would score the teddy bear toss game or goal. That was a nice play, though, right?
Yeah, that was awesome. It was a good team effort. Everyone kind of did their job, and we went down the ice, and I kind of found the back door there, and then Camille kind of fed it over, and it was a good celebration too.
You come from the St. Louis area. A lot of ex-Blues are now giving back to the community. You played for the St. Louis Junior Blues. Did you have any experience with those Blues players that retired, like the Tkachuks or any of those?
Yeah, I see the Tkachuks every once in a while in the gym. We work out at the same place, so I see them in there, and we'll talk a little bit in the summer. But it's always good to just have those older role models that you can kind of look up to.
St. Louis is kind of an underrated hockey market. You look at yourself, you look at the Tkachuks, Joseph Woll, Clayton Keller's got a banner up in the building here. That's got to make you feel pretty good that your area of St. Louis is starting to become a hockey city, really.
Yeah, no, it's definitely getting on the map, and it's fun watching these guys playing the NHL. That I can come home to St. Louis in the summer and then see them in the gym and on the ice and stuff.
Now, I read your bio on usahockey.com. You say Christmas is your favorite holiday. So how was Christmas?
It was awesome. It's always good to get home with the family and just to be home with your old buddies and maybe skate and work out a little bit. But Christmas was awesome. I love Christmas, and it's always good to just get a little break during the middle of the season.
But now we're back into the second half, and your team is playing 3 or 4 games against the colleges, NCAA Division I colleges. You're a Michigan State commit. You got to be fired up to go to play at Mount Ice Arena.
Oh, I am fired up. I'm so excited. One of the reasons why I kind of chose Michigan State was obviously the coaching staff, but the facilities and the rink they have there are so nice, and they actually just done a bunch of renovations to it, so it'll be fun playing there. Well, I'll be the away team, but it'll still be a fun experience.
There might be a few signs for you out there.
Hopefully
the Big Show, right?
Yeah, hopefully. That'll be awesome.
And then we've got a sellout crowd here against Michigan. You're a future Spartan, but that's got to be fun seeing Michigan playing here.
Yeah, no, I'll definitely play hard against Michigan. But yeah, it'll be fun to see all the fans come in, and just to see this place packed will be super special.
Your team had a certain amount of success last year. You played in the Clark Cup playoffs against Cedar Rapids. It seems like your team has picked it up this year. What's been going right for your team this year in your mind?
I think it's just all coming together as one group and playing as a team and playing it our way to our structure. And I think when we get out of that, it kind of comes crumbling down on us. But when we can play to our identity and do the things that we do well, I think it's very hard for the other teams.
That's an excellent segue, because I want to compare you to somebody that played in this building 10, 15 years ago. Tom Wilson, who's now with the Washington Capitals. And I'm talking about the good Tom Wilson.
Yeah, I know.
The guy that doesn't get suspended, the guy that doesn't have to fight all the time. You remind me of Tom Wilson in a lot of ways. Do you see that when you watch Tom Wilson
Yeah,
play?
100%. It's a hard-nosed, almost gritty game, but the things that he does well is pretty similar to the things that I do well.
We're coming up on international competition. Your team has done very well so far. You've run the table. You've won every international competition you played in. 5 Nations tournament in February, and the IIHF World U18s later on in April. What gets you fired up to play in international competition?
I think internationals, it's special because you're truly playing for your country, and we always are playing for our country. But when you bring other countries in, it's definitely, you got a little chip on your shoulder, I'd say, and just to be able to play other countries and other kids that coming from the other countries that are our age, it fires us all up, and international tournaments are always fun.
It's got to be fun, and I've broadcast every international tournament in this building. It's fun to be playing internationally, but going back to your billets home afterwards.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it's tough overseas, but luckily we get to host this year, so that'll give us a little bit of an edge.
Now, you're too young for this year's NHL draft. You're what's called a late birthday, but you're seeing your buddies go through it. What's your feeling about the NHL draft coming up for you and with you and James Haggins and Dakota Rion Mullen in 2025?
I think it's just take one step at a time, and obviously in the locker room we try and keep our focus away from that outside noise, and we kind of just try and be a team and do the team things well. But when it comes to the draft, it's just play your game, and hopefully you get a chance at it.
Shane Vansaghi, he's known as the Big Show. Keep up the good work, and it's been a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.